In the green, sun-dappled world of insects, there is a creature of sublime and terrible beauty, the praying mantis, an ambush predator of unnerving patience, a living sculpture of lethal elegance. Its life is a silent meditation on the hunt. But there is one moment when the hunter becomes the hunted. One moment when instinct drives it into the arms of a creature even more formidable than itself. This is the story of the male praying mantis and his date with death. For him, the drive to procreate is an undeniable, all-consuming force, but it comes with the ultimate risk. He seeks a mate, but what he often finds is a predator. The female of his species is a giant in comparison, larger, stronger, and perpetually hungry. To her, the line between a potential partner and potential prey is terrifyingly thin. Her predatory instincts, honed over millions of years, do not simply switch off for the sake of romance. And so, the male must begin the most dangerous dance of his life. He spots her, motionless on a leaf, the undisputed queen of her domain. He cannot simply approach. Any sudden movement, any vibration out of place could trigger her attack. He must become a ghost. He takes a single, infinitesimally slow step. Then he freezes, sometimes for minutes, swaying gently, mimicking a leaf caught in a breeze. His world shrinks to this single, terrifying objective. Get close enough to mate without alerting the monster. Every inch he gains is a victory against his own extinction. Her triangular head, with its vast, compound eyes, swivels. Is she watching him? Does she see a suitor, or does she see a meal? He does not know. He can only continue his cautious, nerve-wracking advance, a high-wire act with no safety net. The air crackles with a silent tension. It is a duel between his drive to pass on his genes and her drive to survive. Finally, after a journey that can take hours, he is within range. He must now gamble everything on a single, explosive movement. With a desperate leap, he launches himself through the air and onto her back, clamping on, hoping to align himself correctly before she can react. This is the moment of truth. If his approach was perfect, if his landing was precise, the mating can begin. But often, the dance ends here. With terrifying speed, her head whips around, her powerful spined forelegs, the same weapons used to snatch bees out of the air, snap back and seize him. For the male mantis, the act of creating life and the act of dying become one and the same. This is sexual cannibalism, a brutal strategy where the suitor becomes the ultimate nuptial gift. But the story gets stranger still. Even in the grip of death, his biological imperative doesn't cease. In one of nature's most bizarre phenomena, the male's body can continue the act of mating even after his head has been removed. The nerve clusters in his abdomen, freed from the control of his brain, can carry on the mission. He becomes a headless pursuer, a biological machine completing its final program. His death does not even interrupt his purpose. For decades, this was seen as a tragic failure for the male, a fatal miscalculation. But a more chilling theory has emerged. What if this isn't a failure at all? What if it's the point? The male, by allowing himself to be eaten, provides the female with a massive, protein-rich meal. This meal gives her the vital nutrients she needs to produce a larger, healthier batch of eggs, his offspring. In this brutal evolutionary calculus, his own life is a small price to pay for the robust survival of his children. His sacrifice becomes a success. He doesn't just father the next generation. He becomes its first meal, the very building block of its future strength. His body is his legacy. The grim ritual concludes. The female, fertilized and well-fed, will soon lay her egg case. an Uthaka containing hundreds of tiny lives. His mission, at the cost of everything, is a staggering success. This date with death is a powerful reminder that the natural world operates on a currency of survival, not sentiment. It's a world where love is a gamble, where death can be a strategy, and where the relentless, unyielding drive to continue the circle of life creates the most beautiful and terrifying dramas on Earth. To continue exploring the marvels of the natural world, subscribe to Animal Insight 360 and join us on the next journey.